Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at modeling more of this F-35, and this is what I've done so far. I'll show you guys how to do this. And today I'm going to work on this intake here, and if I have time I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do this wing here also. But I still need to pull this out a little more top of here because this wing is not, the top of the wing right here is not shown in the on the actual model itself. So like when I cut the canvases back on, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I turn off the bodies here. You see it's back here, so that just tells me I need to pull this intake up higher to cover this wing, which is no problem. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started here. I turn off this wing, left wing here, and turn this intake off. Turn the lines back on with Control 6. All right, have a look at from the top, and I really don't need these that canopy and all this stuff on either. Don't need those on. Oh, that's just the I don't know what to call this intake for the engine that's going to go on here, but I was working on that too. So I might as well show you that first before I go ahead and start. We turn these canvas off. Okay. And turn this intake cover off. Okay, then we have that down to there now. As you can see, I was working on that. All right, turn all the stuff off again so we can get started. First thing I want to do is this point right here. I want to place a construction plane right here, an offset from the front. So what I'm going to do is come up here to construct, offset plane, and I want to use this plane here, and I'm going to move this back and turn my construction planes on here. So there. Okay, and it's right there at that point where I want it, and we just click on OK. Next, I'm going to turn off the origin planes. Don't need them right now. Look at the front here. Come over here to create form. Click that. And I want to use a box this time. Click this, and I want to put it on this plane here. Now just imagine the box here around here. So this is about the center of it. Take that, move this out. Looks to be about right there. And that plane that would earlier allowed me to start this on that plane. Now you can start it on the origin plane that could have been up here, but then you have to move this back, which is no problem, but might as well just go ahead and put it in the right place right out the beginning. And I move this back to about right there. And I want to add some height faces, so I just slide this out. Go with that and click OK. Then I want to look at this from the front. Click this, then hold down the control key and select these other faces here. Right click and go ahead and delete those. And do the same thing for the back. Oops. Now I'm going to bring down the opacity on this here. And move this down to about 70. Then edit this, and I'll move this up. And I'm matching it to the lines of this top and bottom here. And turn this to rotate this like I did. And I'm going to do this all the way back on the, for the intake. And I'm only going to do one intake because what I'm going to do is just mirror it to the other side once I get this one done. And now just turn that off so I can see this line at the top about where it is. If you notice, this particular model is taking a little longer to model than the other ones I've shown you. But I think this F-35 is a cool looking little jet. And plus it's one of the first complicated models that I'm going to show you guys how to model. I've only seen this particular model F-35 or the F-35 in general. I've only seen them a couple of times in person. I thought it was a very cool looking jet. Now I'll switch over here to the top, see what we have. And as you can see, that looks pretty good too from the top. And move this back. And go into box mode, which is Alt 1. See what we have. And let's straighten this line up. All right, that looks pretty good. And get out of the box mode, which is Alt 3. Bring this in. And look at this from the front. And click this line right here. If I can get to it. Or try this one here. Take a look and see if the right one. And bring this down. And do the same. This line here. Bring this in. Bringing this in to match this up here. Bring this line in, get to it. It's a bit much. Okay. And let's see what we have so far. And we have a problem. So we'll come back here and take a look at the problem and see, can we fix it? And this is a problem back here. Let's see this. When those lines cross like that, it becomes a problem. You can't do that. And then you have to just go back and uncross the lines. Not much of a problem, but Fusion lets you know that you have one, and then you just go back and solve it. And that should take care of that for now. And see what we have. All right. As you see, that's looking pretty good. From the top here, this is a little too round here. It needs to be a little more squarish looking. So go ahead and fix that. Now I'm just trying to decide here, do I use the intake or the body to do that? I'm going to go ahead and use the fuselage. I believe that was the first thing I did. Yes. So come back down here, right click on it and edit. And I want to use this line right here. What I'm going to do here is pull it down and out. Now have a look. Now that looks better. It's more of a 90-degree. Hey, turn the lines off here, take a look at her. And to turn the lines off is Control 4. And this is what we have. This is not equal over here because I didn't, I only worked on one side, but that's not a problem because what I'm going to do is just split this down to half and mirror the other side over here, which is no big deal. All right. Now, turn the canvases back on. Turn the lines back on, which is Control 6. And edit this some more. Let me turn the fuselage and stuff back off. Come down here, right click, and edit. Now, click this line here, edit, and move this back. Is that the right one? It is. But let me work on this from the front for a sec. Move this in. Move that in. Down and rotate a little. Move that out of the way. Move this down. Move this line. I believe, make sure this is the front. It is. And move this up. Trying to get the shape right here on the through here. You move this out just for. Move this back for now. Rotate this a little more. Okay. Move this back a little. This one forward. Now I'll just have to play around with this to get the right shape. That's what I'm doing now. Another thing, the better you get these 3-view pictures lined up, the better that your model, it's easier to model with the 3-view pictures lined up really well. These are off slightly, but I'm just working around that. Okay, this needs to come out right here. In order to do that, I might need to add another edge. Let's take a look here. And it looks like I might have put another edge there. Yes, I'm going to have to put another edge. No problem. So, I'm going to put another edge lower. Okay, not like that. I'm going to make sure I got the right one, and I do. Come up here to modify, insert edge, and I want to put it up here. And click OK. And I want to insert another edge here. And click OK. Now that couldn't do that there, so use the line forward, insert edge, and click OK. And that couldn't do it. No big deal. So what I'm going to do now is just select this point here. Get it from the top. And move this out. And again, if you want to turn the box mode on and off, it's Alt-1 to turn it on and Alt-3 to turn it off. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Now, as you can see, this is more of a sharp edge right here. And I'm not worried about that, because what I'm going to do here is when later down the line, when I turn this into a complete solid, then I can just cut this off at a straight line here, which is no big deal. But now I'm just trying to get the shape of it. Turn the canvases off. Okay. Turn the lines off, which is Control 4. And yep. It's beginning to look really good now. So let me do something else. Has a sharp edge right through here. So what I'm going to do is try to get a nice straight line across here. And now I'm going to select these. That one. And I'm going to insert another edge. But I don't want it that high. I want it right here where this brighter part right there is. Bring it down. And click OK. Make sure this is exact. Now double click this line again. Come up here to modify and select crease. See what that looks like. You turn this line off. Okay, that put a little crease in there for a sharp line like that. There we go. Much better. And if you want to take that crease out, let's say we come back down here to edit, then come back to here. Let's see, turn our lines back on, and to take this crease out, you just double click it, come up here, then modify, and select uncrease, and you select that, and it brings it back to what you had previously. Go ahead and finish this form. Okay, this is what we have so far. You turn these other parts back, or turn the lines off here. And what I'm going to do now is bring all this over. So I'll come back down here again, edit, but I want to bring the opacity level back up on this again so I can see it better. Okay. And I want to move this line. And see what that looks like. Okay. And that's beginning to look way better now. And let's just have a quick look at something here. Create, mirror, this. Just seeing what we have so far. Okay. It's beginning to look like an F-35 now with that. But I still need to split this body in half and mirror this left side over to the right side because this side's a little high. But regardless of that, this is what it's looking like. Now I need to bring these up slightly and this just over just a little teeny more. Not much. But that's going to do it for this video, and I figure one more video left to finish modeling this this F-35. As you can see, it takes some time to do this particular model, but so far this looks very complex, and as you've seen, it's not hard to model if you just follow me along what I'm doing, or if you have some way that you feel is better, go ahead and do that. And but if not, just follow me, and you should have a nice looking model like this so far. But the next video, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to put the wings on here, the vertical stabs, and the horizontal stabs, and maybe a few other little things on here, little scale stuff like that. But yeah, so if you're wondering how to do this here also, I'll show you how to do the cover and all that stuff like that. All I did was excuse me, drew, let me turn the lines back on, and that is Control-6. And put the cover back on. All I did was draw a line here and use that line to separate this, and so this is a different, a separate body now. And so we have that. And I'll show you guys how to do this also in the next video. But like I said, there's only one more, pretty much just one more video that'll wrap this up, and then that will show you how to model this complete F-35. But as far as doing little details and stuff like that, you guys can do the little details and all that kind of stuff. But this is a very, very good start for you modeling this, and for those of you who want to possibly turn this into a 3D printable model or something like that, you have the basis here of what you need to do. Let's see, I've got too many things on here. Yeah, that gives you the this gives you the basis of the F-35, and once you have this outside done, you can model to get the internal stuff and everything that you need for it. And yeah, but anyway, if you're, that's going to conclude this particular portion of the video. But if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like and comment. And also, I invite you to join my Patreon site and my Facebook group called the same name here, CAD Build Fly RC. So have a look over there. Just look up CAD Build Fly RC. And on CAD Build Fly RC, I can give you more help on designing your model, helping you with it and everything. And if you're planning on trying to make these things 3D printable and flyable, I can help you over there too. So go ahead and take a look, and we'll catch you in the next video, and have a great rest of your week.
Subscribe for more.